Hello, welcome to this practice dedicated to the power of intuition. That's what we're going to tune into today, and we're going to use one prop, a blanket, a rolled up blanket. In fact, if you have a pillow instead, maybe a little bit thicker, that works just as well. Once you gathered your props, you can lie down on your back and take a moment here just to tune into yourself, into your practice, starting to place your hands onto your belly and then letting your eyes become heavy. Let them fall shut eventually. And see if you can literally turn your inner gaze on. So almost having a feeling as if you're rolling your eyes back in, as if you're looking through the center of your brain. This is kind of a short two-parted practice. We're working not only with the idea of forehead and third eye, the area of the chakra that is dedicated to intuition, but also a little bit with the pituary gland. So we're working with the endocrine system. Starting with the breath exercise, you're going to take your index finger and your middle finger onto your third eye, taking the right hand. You're going to use your thumb and your pinky finger to close off your nostrils. Alternate nostril breathing. Start to exhale through the right nostril. And then inhale back into the right. Close it. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale into the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale back into the left. Out through the right. In through the right. Out through the left. Last one, inhale. Close it. Exhale through the right. Inhale into the right. Close it. Exhale through the left. Good, and then release your hand down onto your belly and take a deep breath into both nostrils. Maybe feeling a little bit more clear, a little bit more free in your breathing. Gather your prop and place it under your hip. And then from here, lift your knees into your chest, and we're going to start just kicking the legs forward as if we're kind of trying to kick away from us something that we are trying to get rid of. And then we're going to slowly move that kicking into almost like a cycling motion, a big bicycle, riding it up higher and higher towards the ceiling now. So we're taking the legs up and then kicking towards the ceiling, arms wide, chest wide. Reaching the heels up with the next inhale, and as you exhale, dropping the right heel towards the bum, and then the left. So alternating feet and kind of kicking your own butt as you're moving. And you probably find this already pretty exhausting, right? This is a very activating asana. We're starting with a little bit of heat. Keep your head soft. Keep your neck long. Go ahead and then kick your legs up, heels up, hands onto your legs. Open the legs. And then place your arms back down as you start crossing the legs, one leg in front of the other, and alternating the crosses as well. Now from just crossing, like scissoring the legs, we're going to start to draw little half circles up and down before we cross, or as we cross. So you're moving the legs around each other. Good. Moving from side to side, and then take the legs out wide, bring them together and lower them about halfway, maybe even less, definitely not more than halfway down towards the mat. And the little elevation in your lower back helps you to stay stable here and solid and steady. Take a breath into the rib cage, keep your forehead soft, and then bend your knees into your chest. Set your feet down, and climb up onto your forearms now, lifting the head gently and the shoulders. And from your forearms, take your knees crossed one more time, right over left, and flex your feet. So you're trying to draw the toes towards you, and you're looking up gently so that the neck can be very long. And again, see if you can keep your forehead soft. And then switch, pulling the feet into opposite directions, pulling toes towards you, looking up slightly, keeping the forehead relaxed. And then try to bring a little bit energy into your shoulders as well. Okay, set the feet down, come up into seated. Let's move on from here. You can take the blanket or the pillow to the side for a moment. Stretch your left leg out long and bend into your right knee. You can hold on to either your shin or your foot. And we're going to start moving cat-cow motion with the upper back. So we're going to inhale to lift the chest and exhale to fold. If you're holding onto the foot, if this is comfortable in your lower back, and you can do that with your foot. If you're holding onto the shin, you're literally just moving the upper body. I'm going to do 5 total. After the 5th round, exhale and fold. Wonderful. Come back up. And then lift the right knee up and cross the right foot over the left leg. Outside of the left leg, place the foot down. Take your left arm, hug the right knee into the left arm. And then use your inhale to lengthen up and your exhale to twist the belly button a little bit further towards the knee. Maybe gazing over your right shoulder, giving extra length to your neck, but keeping again your third eye, your forehead soft. Stretch both legs long, and I'll show you from the side. We're going to bring both hands in front of us, lifting right thumb, gazing at the thumb, and lowering the right arm, and then lifting the left arm and following the thumb. Thumbs up, literally. Okay, let's do that again. Switching sides. Beautiful. Come back to center. And then from here, let's take the right arm up and left arm down as we look forward. And then left arm up, right arm down as we look forward. Good. Do that again. Both sides. Mobilizing the shoulders usually feels really good in the shoulder joint. Good, and then bring the hands parallel again. And now lift them up, maybe follow with your gaze if your neck allows you to. Lift and stretch, open the arms and let them swim down till they arrive on your mat. Nice. Good, let's come to the other side. This time we're going to stretch the right leg, bend into the left knee. And starting with a steady posture, see if you can find your shin or maybe your foot. It doesn't really matter which. And then we're going to start with the cat-cow. Inhale to open wide in front. Exhale to bend the foot, fold. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, open space in the front. Exhale, round and creating space in the back. Go with your own breath. And after the 5th round, you're going to surrender for a moment, taking a full breath in your fold. Good, and then come back up to your seat and fold the left knee up. Step the left foot outside of the right leg. Lift yourself to a tall position in your spine. Hug the left knee with the right elbow and twist yourself, looking behind your back on the right this time. And make sure that the back of the neck gets some space here too as you keep your forehead soft. Wonderful. Good. Take another breath. And slowly unwind here. Stretch your legs out long and just mobilize your feet for a moment. Cross your shins, make your way into all fours. And we're going to bring our hands right under the shoulders and knees right under the hips. Make ourselves a little bit more spacious to start off with. And just do the same thing with it seated now in a tabletop position. So you notice a little more space as you inhale. You broaden the front, and as you exhale, you round the spine back. And so kind of starting to enjoy this movement, maybe adding on anything that feels good right now for you. So we're doing 3 rounds with our eyes open, and now we're going to start coming a little bit more towards our theme, Ajna, the chakra for intuition, clairvoyance even. We're going to close the eyes and just feel from the inside out. And you might notice that this automatically kind of slows down the movement a little bit. Nice. And then after the 3rd round, step your right foot forward, climb onto the front knee, sink low into the front hip. And bring your thumbs in front of you one more time. Thumbs up. And this time we're going to start moving the left arm out and following the left thumb with the gaze to the side. Inhale back to center. Go with your breath. Exhale this time the right arm out to the right. Twist open and inhale back to center. Good. Left arm out to the left and then stay here. Sink a little bit lower into your knee. Take a breath to lengthen again. Exhale and bring it back as you inhale. Other side, right arm out. Follow with your gaze. Twist your torso. And bring it back in. Lift your arms up, sink lower into the front hip and feel the space in your front body as you're looking down. And then open your arms wide, swim down to your mat. Come back into all fours. Let's do another round of cat-cow if that feels good. Maybe keeping your eyes closed again. And then step the left foot forward. Hands onto your front thigh. Sink low into your front knee. Make sure the knee stays over the ankle as you let everything sink forward. And then take your thumbs up again position. Right arm opens to the right. Gentle twist back to center. And then inhale. Left arm to the left. And exhale back to center. Right arm opens this time. Stay in this position. Take a breath. Wonderful. Bring it back to center. Open the left. Stay here as you sink a little bit further into the hip. Gaze towards the thumb. And then bring everything back to center. Start lifting the arms. Thumbs turning back and maybe open the hip flexor a little bit more. Front of the hip widens. As you look down, the chin stays in line. You feel super spacious. Keep breathing as you exhale. Release your arms down to the mat. Nice job. Coming back into all fours and one more round of breath or cat-cow or both. Just making sure you stay mobile and a little bit tender here. You don't have too much tension building up. And then close your eyes, drop your belly as you inhale, tuck your toes under as you exhale, pull the navel in with your eyes closed. Make your way into a downward facing dog and release your head. Keep your eyes closed as you bend your knees and see if you want to kind of step from one heel to the other, lengthening the back of the legs, dropping the head. And just feeling into this position instead of seeing it. Letting nothing distract you from the present moment before you start walking to the front of your mat, coming into a forward fold. Drop the weight down, drop the head heavy, and start rolling up halfway. Lengthen, exhale, fold. You can keep your eyes closed or you can open them here. Lift up all the way into standing, extend your arms up, and draw the prayer through heart center here. All right, we're going to do a round of sun salutes. Inhale your arms high. Exhale, folding through center. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Place your palm, step it back into a plank. Inhale into your plank and exhale. Lower down, knees, chest, chin. Slide through into your cobra. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop the head. One breath in your down dog and start walking forward to the front of your mat again. Halfway up as you inhale, folding forward as you exhale, and rising up as you inhale again. Lengthen all the way towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw the prayer through. Round two with our eyes closed. See how it goes, and most likely you will feel it goes a little slower as you exhale. Dive down towards your mat. And then inhale halfway up, lengthening, shoulders drawing back. Fold as you exhale. Slowly stepping back into a plank. Take your time. It's much harder with your eyes closed to keep the balance. Drop your knees as you exhale next. Slide into your cobra. Keep your elbows hugging in. Press the feet down. Tuck your toes. Move into your downward facing dog. Drop the head. Head is heavy. Press into all 10 fingers. And again, feeling this position from the inside. Inhale to lift your right foot up. As you open your eyes, exhale, step the right foot through into your warrior two now. So aligning right heel with left arch. Starting in your warrior two, you're going to bend into the right knee. And you see if you can bring both palms together on the front hip. And then swing the front arm back, gazing after the front arm. And as you exhale, close it again, sink a little bit deeper into your hip. Now we're adding the leg. Inhale, open, front leg straightens, arm reaches back. Exhale, palm touches palm, sink into the front knee. Inhale, rotate around your torso. Exhale, let your palms touch, sink into the hip, into the knee. One more time, inhale. Exhale, good. Stay in your warrior two legs for just a moment longer, extending the neck. Soften forehead, open the arms, parallel your feet now, and then dive halfway down, drop your arms. Walk your hands so far that you can sink your weight into your hands and lift the heels up. Exhale to lower the heels. Inhale to lift into the front of the feet. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale here. Keep the weight in your hands mostly. Drop the head fully. And then walk your hands back and fold. So if you can keep a little weight in the front of your feet, keep your legs active. So that might mean you want to bend your knees even a tiny amount. Palms facing forward, hands onto your hips. Start to lift up into standing from here. Nice. Hands wide, back into your warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down over to the right leg and step it back, downward facing dog. Let your head be heavy. Take another breath. And start lifting the left leg up long behind you. Step that left foot through. Align into your warrior two. This means you're opening the hip now towards the right. Left leg in front. Left heel aligns with right arch. Draw your shoulders down. And then from here now you can see it again from behind. Place your palms together onto your front hip. Right, so palms touching. Left arm opens. Inhale. Exhale. Let your palms touch again. Turn towards the side. This time, add the leg. Inhale, open, twist, and straighten leg. Exhale, sink low. And let's do that again. Inhale, exhale. Open, and connect. Nice. And then release your arms. Sink back into your warrior two. Parallel your feet one more time. Make fists, thumbs up position again. Widen. Look to the left. Thumb to center, and look to the right thumb to center. Bring your feet a little closer, toes turning out, knees out. Bring your arms in front. And then lift your arms again. Sink low, low, low down into your knees, but keep your knees from sickling in. Right, so press the knees out a little bit here. Gaze forward, soften the forehead. Inhale to lift up and release your arms slowly. Beautiful. Good. Come back into your warrior two, and from your warrior two, cartwheel your hands down towards your front foot. Frame the foot, step it back, downward facing dog. Drop the head again. Take another breath here, and then super gently lower your knees down. Take another cat-cow, maybe with your eyes closed. And come back to neutral. Draw your shoulders back and swing your legs forward. Come to seated from here. And then scoot forward on your mat. We're almost at the end of this practice, so hold on to your knees before you make your way down onto your mat. And then you can walk your feet a little closer and take your right ankle on top of your left thigh and then pull that left thigh in towards you. Figure four stretch, and then from here you can try and press the right elbow a little bit against the right knee. So the right knee is being pressed back and the left leg is being pulled towards. This is one part that is very activating for your endocrine system. We're going to let go of the feet, cactus the arms, drop the whole lower body to the left. So the shape and the legs stay the same. Maybe your right foot touches the left side of your mat. And then with the next breath, you're going to step the foot on top of the knee. Watch your knee here. See if that is okay in the knee. And we're going to do alternate nostril breathing again using your right hand. And you're going to place index finger and middle finger onto your forehead, third eye center. And the rest of the fingers are going to be used to close and open the nostril 3 times. So starting with one side, exhale, inhale into that same side, closing both nostrils, and then exhale through the other side. So you're going to go 3 times one nostril, 3 times the other. And maybe you notice that this is a super clarifying breath, and sometimes things come up in this breathing practice that you didn't even expect. Take a moment to feel the effects before you switch sides. So now we're going to bring left foot on top of right thigh and draw that right thigh towards us as we press the left elbow back into the left knee. So we have a little bit of a pull and push situation. The shoulders stay heavy here, and you probably notice this a lot in the outer hip. And then just release the leg, cactus the arms, or just widen the arms and drop your lower body to the right. Maybe your gaze will go to the left just for a moment in this twist before you step the left foot on top of the right knee. And then from here, you're going to lift your gaze again. And now alternate nostril breathing with the other hand, right? So now index finger and middle finger of the left hand are going to come onto our third eye, and we're going to start inhaling and exhaling into one nostril and then switching sides. So start with the exhale on one side. Inhale into that same side. Exhale out the other. Inhale into the other. Exhale out of the first side. Stay here in your own rhythm, 3 repetitions. And after round 3, take a breath with your hand on your belly and release the shape. And the last thing we're going to do is a happy baby one-sided. So we're going to grab both feet from the outside, and then bend into one knee and extend the other. And then switch sides. And then from there, make your way into your preferred relaxation. So I like to have my head a little bit higher here. And since the lower back is an area of tightness, oftentimes it might be nicer for you to have the feet on the mat as opposed to stretch out long. And before you go into relaxation, I like to actually give my forehead a little bit of love. So just pulling my forehead gently before I place my hands onto my belly. And then again, let your eyes fall shut. The eyes are obviously a big part of the third eye center, right? So see if you can let the eyes become a little bit heavier with every exhale, and let the eyeballs fall in into the cushion of the brain. And let the eyelids be super heavy. Feel your belly moving with your hands, slightly moving up and down, widening, drawing together again. Bringing your inner gaze back to life in a very gentle, very soft way. And as you let your body become heavy and your breath fade out into natural again, what do you notice? What comes up? Now, just listen to yourself for as long as feels good and adequate here. And whenever you feel ready to move out of your practice, and this can be in 5 minutes or 15 minutes, you can make your way into a seat. Take a last moment to acknowledge your practice. Take a deep breath. Thank you so much. Namaste.